what's some advice you can give anyone that's putting in a building, a commercial building, or even around their home? What's some advice you could give?
So if we're starting with commercial buildings, I've just been to a new school that's had a new wing for and they've got blended curbs. So there's with drop-offs,
Yep.
you know. So that's straight away that's a hazard, a risk, because everything's grey. You can't see where the curb ends and the road starts and the ramped access. So it needs to be done in the planning, in the architectural, the early stages before it's even anybody's got on a site. When they're doing them
Yep.
drawings, they need to be included in the Australian standards, but not putting tactiles so people are going to walk into the middle of a road on a corner. That's really frustrating for an O&M. It's probably more frustrating for the person who we're teaching
Yeah.
because they can sometimes line up to go diagonally across a road.
Yep.
Straight away, that person's at risk. So if planners can think along the lines of let's get this back to the planners, stroke architects, it's got to be accessible. We've got to have the tactiles around. We've got to make sure we've got good colour contrast. We've got to ensure that our signage works for everybody. So if one option doesn't work for one group, then there's an alternative option. And if that means having a couple of signs, and that's what it has to be. Continuity. Everything in this building, if the lift is on the right hand side where we press the lift button, that goes the same on every floor, and it's duplicated in every lift shaft, for example. They're little ways that could help. Don't do everything that's I see a lot of places where they just use no colour. They want everything to just be either all grey, all white, or all natural. And it just doesn't work for some people. It's really difficult. Don't use the digital displays with the black and red, as we spoke
Yep.
before, and especially with moving signage
Yep.
that can cause lots of triggers for not just for people with a vision loss, but for other people who might suffer, epilepsy or things like that.